Hi guys. So I'm doing a tarot reading for the sign of Capricorn. I've already shuffled the cards and dealt them face down, so we're going to flip them over together and see what's in store for you. So the first position is the position of the back. This tells me the recent past, what's been going on. So I've got the Page of Cups with the cup. Very nice. This is like a really straightforward show of emotion. Someone like pouring their heart out to you. Could be you pouring your heart out to them. But that's what this is. So we'll find out. It could just be vice versa. But we'll find out a little bit more when I go back and I pull some more cards on it in a second. The next position is the position of the head. This is what's going on, like what you're thinking about, what's in your head, what your thoughts are, what your strategies are. So I've got the number 1 with the 8 of Wands upside down, though. Okay. This is almost like being overwhelmed. This is being overwhelmed with, it's like, this is too much. This is too much, too much, too much. What's too much? What? Maybe this? Maybe it's too much emotion, too straightforward. Maybe that's what's too much. Hold on a little bit better. We'll find out in a second. Okay, 3 more positions to go before I go back and like I was saying, I clarify these. The position of the heart. This tells me how you're feeling or what you want right now. I've got the Oracle card of Mars with the 9 of Swords upside down. This is like you want to stop worrying. You want to not be freaking out. That's what you want. Actually, this is literally freaking out. It's like, don't freak out. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. This is all too much. Again, head. This is all too much. Heart. Don't freak out. You get what I'm saying. Okay, so the next cards are the position of the hand. This is the actions you're taking, what you are currently doing. I've got the Oracle card of Pisces with the Ace of Swords. That's a very interesting combination because Pisces is all about things being unclear, and the Sword is about things being clear. Excuse me. So what we're doing is we are trying to make things clear, and I think that they remain unclear, or perhaps the environment remains unclear, or we're trying to seek clarity from an unclear situation. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to look at that because it could be a few different things. I feel like this is trying to clarify something that is like just so murky, like we can't make clear. And then going back to all the other cards, that thing is like our emotions, or perhaps the fact that it's just so much processing, right? We're trying to be clear, but I think maybe we're not clear. We just aren't clear. We're overwhelmed. So how can we be clear when we aren't clear ourselves, right? That's, I think, what we're trying to do. We're trying to be clear, and yet there's lack of clarity somehow. The last position. This is the short-term future. What's actually coming towards you, what's going to happen to you or for you. I've got the 7 of Pentacles with the mouth. Okay. This is saying like, I'll try it. I'll give it a chance. We'll test it. Let's test this theory. That's what that is. So if somebody was really forward with their emotions in the recent past, and perhaps somebody, again, this could be vice versa, somebody is like freaking out, it's too much, or maybe it's like the fact that you're trying to get clarity from this person. Well, what they're going to say is, or what you're going to say is, let's just give it a shot, you know? Let's just try it and see. That's going to be the conclusion, regardless of who's who. Okay? But let's go back and look at each and one of these cards. I want to look at the good stuff, which is the pouring out of emotion. Let's see more about that. That sounds good. Let's start with the Page of Cups with the Page. The Page is very androgynous, is like not male or female here. Again, it's like, not like the cards have any gender specification, but I just like to make sure. Capricorn, this refused to go back in the deck. It's your card, right? It's interesting because Capricorn here could be like, it's like maybe this person's been around for a while. They've been in your life for a long time. And they're just now coming forward. forward. Capricorn is the long term. Tell me more about this page, the recent past, the page with the cup here. The page of cups with the cup. Double cups, man, double cups. Tell me about the recent past. For my Capricorns, the recent past. Oh, there we go. Mercury. So again, that's just the communication, right? How did they pour out their emotions? Well, they probably said some stuff too. That emotion came with some words. That's Mercury. Yeah, and this person just like is like basically oh my God, look at what they're telling you. Jeez, let's just look at this for a quick moment. Look at what they're saying, or what they said, right? This is the recent past. I clearly see and know, that's the Tower, that I really enjoy, essentially like spending time with you, right? That's these two cards. And then that's like, I know and I've made a decision. These two cards are like, I know and I've made a decision due to the fact that I have fun and I enjoy being together. So like wrap that up in a message, right? Kind of pretty clear what was said here. Very much an outpouring of emotion. On the bottom is Sagittarius with the brain. So there is some kind of, this person has been thinking about approaching you for a while. Thus, your card Capricorn coming out. They've been thinking about this for a while. They just hadn't. So let's move on to what's going on in your head, which is like you're thinking, you're like, this is way too much. This is way too much. Tell me more about this position of the head for my Capricorns. This turned into a really juicy reading. I like this. Gemini. Maybe you just thought they were friends. Maybe you didn't really consider them romantically, or maybe this is just too much, and they were just your friends. That's why it's too much, right? Gemini. Yeah, and on the bottom it's the 3. The 3 really speaks, again, it's like the number for friendship, not the number for a partnership on like on that level. So that's kind of what I'm getting here. Like you basically, like I always thought of you as a friend. That's what I'm getting. Okay? And then because of that, it's like it's hard to process. Okay, let's move to the position of the heart. Do I even need to look at this? Again, this was like, don't freak out. I don't need to look at that. That's literally just what's going on in your heart. It's like fluttering. All right, we'll do a card. Play the position of the... Wow. It's like unleashed something, right? Whoa, it's like, geez. This is the cave, by the way, which is like the darks, the darkness, the depths, things that were hidden. It's essentially unleashed these things, and you're like, oh my God, don't freak out. On the bottom, the number 6, it's a good thing, right? The number 6 is like joy, happiness. Like you are happy about this, but it's like a lot. It's a lot, it's sudden, it's unexpected, and it's a lot of emotion, it's a lot of information, right? And that's why. Let's move on to the position of the hands. This is the clarity, seeking clarity amidst a lack of clarity, or perhaps creating a lack of clarity while trying to be clear. Tell me about Pisces with the Ace of Swords here. Tell me about Pisces with the Ace of Swords. The brain. We still haven't made up our minds. We're trying to be as clear as we can, but unfortunately, we still haven't processed things ourselves. We still haven't figured out on the bottom the chair, which is our position. We haven't figured out our position on the matter. Thus, we're trying to be as clear as we can, or as straightforward as we can, and we're just basically like, yeah, I need to think about this. I need to think about this. I need more time to think about this, whether I want this for me. And let's move on to the last card, and then we'll do advice. So the last card is just that answer. It's the I do, but not I do. It's let's try it. This is a very tentative I do. It's like, let's test the waters very slowly. How about the 7 of Pentacles with the mouth? So with the 7 of Pentacles with the mouth for my Capricorns. How about the 7 of Pentacles with the mouth At the Seven of Pentacles with the mouth and the position of the foot. This is short-term future, so I am thinking like 2 weeks. Doesn't have to be. Let's say, you know, 2 weeks to a month, probably. Oh, wow. The arrow on target. This is just confirmation. Like, there's nothing more I need to say. That's just, like, right on. That's it. That's all. So let's do advice. Alright, can I get some advice for my Capricorns? This is going to be things you should be focused on. Maybe I'm going to let it be related or unrelated, leave it open to the reading. You know, so let's see what comes out. If it seems like it's relevant to the reading, it's about the reading. But general advice, leaving it open for what my Capricorn should be focused on doing or being just aware of. Any messages? Lot. I'm not taking, that's too many. I want a whole reading. Let's do less. Any messages for Capricorns? Any messages here? Okay. Justice. This is the decision. Make the decision. This is literally like yes or no. You have to, there has to be a yes or no here. That is justice. The advice here is to give an answer. So on the bottom, strength. It doesn't have to be an answer that is, it actually doesn't have to be yes or no. Because what strength is like, yes, I will try it, but also I will feel it out. Strength is like taking it one step at a time, but also taking it by feel. Taking it by feel. Okay? And that's it. Let's do an oracle card. Any advice for my Capricorns? That seems quick. All right, I have 4 cards that came out. Mercury, communication. Capricorn, your card, long-term, endurance. The Seed, and Sagittarius. Now, what does this all mean? Communicate. An intention that there is a long-term intention, but also an intention to start something new and long-term. This is something new and this is something long-term. This is something new and this is, let me hold it like this. This is something new and this is something long-lasting. And this is the communication and this is the plan. It's like, talk about the plan. Just say it. Just say that you will feel it out. That's gonna be your decision anyway, because I already looked into the future. That's what you're gonna say. So just go ahead and say it. I've helped you out and I've given you a shortcut here. I've saved you like a whole bunch of mental energy. So there you go. Just skip right to the end and just say, yeah, all right. We'll take it one step at a time. We'll take it day by day. We'll feel it out. All right. So that's your advice, Capricorn. I hope you liked it. I hope it helps you out. And I wish you the best the next 2 weeks. Thank you so much for taking an interest in my videos. I really appreciate it. And I wish you the best. Take care.